Like all the things I didn't get at those first 2 meetings that I was like, oh, this is all bullshit. You guys have been lying about what this is supposed to feel like for me.
Right.
When I'm also like, I'm crawling out of if I could have ripped my own legs off and beat myself to death with them, I would have, you know,
Right,
like that's
right.
how I felt.
Right.
And, you know, and I got there and like everything was there, man. Like, you know, the first person to like greet me, gave me my first hug, and that meeting became my first home group. That guy became my first sponsor. Like people,
Right.
Nobody really cared that is an experience that took a toll on me.
Right.
They just wanted to like get a reaction out of people through me. And
Right.
when I learned that like you guys aren't really my like friend. I'm a piece of meat. I'm the
Right.
dancing banana, dude. You know,
Right.
I'm the bear on the tricycle. You go on and on. Like I'm just up here for your entertainment purposes, never considering
I'm the bear on the tricycle.
that I am an addict with the disease of addiction,
Right.
who experienced something quite traumatic on a lot of levels that took a lot of time to experience because it wasn't a one night it happened over months.
Right.
And you know, and you're just using me to like just kind of run me out there in front of these people. And you know, I'm not too proud of it now, but I kind of let them have it, like 500 people. Like I basically went off on that system to them about how it made me feel and how I felt like even though I'm here with you all, I am alone and you're just using me as an instrument when you don't actually care about me. You just want me to tell a story that's going to get a good reaction. So of course that gets a great reaction, but that's beside the point. And I went on a I'm not doing this for a while.
Right.
And oh, you know, you got to say yeah. No, I don't have to do anything. And I, you know, I have 10 years clean now, right? So two major life reflective.
30 to 40 is big too. That's a you know, that's a pivotal, like they're all big, but it gets real anyway. 30 to 40. 30 to 40 is like suddenly you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Life is really lifey.
Life is really lifing. Big time. Because
Fucking
that's
right.
when you got to kind of make your hey now.
So it's important to get your story down because there are people out there in their late 20s.
Yeah.
Who are going to hear your story and go, wait, you know what I mean? Like, and their life's clearly unmanageable, right?
That's
and
where I was.
Right,
Was
exactly.
in my late 20s,
yeah, right. And
you
they're going to
know?
go, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, ripple effect.
So, because you kind of mentioned like something about this earlier, is now it's different. Now it's like, you know, I have a very uneventful life. When I am called to do that job, it's very different for me now. It's not a math problem anymore.
Right.
It's like I have a wealth of experience now living this new way of life, right? Trying to figure it out every day. All these new things that we get into, like, you know, new businesses, new friends, just you name it, it's fucking new, right? I give more of my authentic self. And in every setting, not just that. That's where I learned it, was there. But now it's in every setting, regardless of how I would imagine it would be received. Almost to the point, not quite yet, but almost to the point where I've stopped imagining how it will be received.
You come into recovery, at least for me, I'll keep it on me. I had low self-esteem and low self-worth, right? You know what I mean? And I really didn't feel well embraced by my peers or, you know, that was my history. So I arrived in recovery, and to be well embraced was really kind of a different thing for me. And over time, a little bit more and more and more, I just peeled back any resistance I had to the vulnerability that, you know, really gave other people the ability to relate to me and to get closer to me and that type of thing. And then I got to a point where I was really letting it all hang out. You know what I mean? Like I was, you know, I felt like I was blowing people's wig back, and it felt really good. And you came in and blew my fucking wig back in an interest of, you know, being authentic and also being more approachable, removing a little bit more of the boom and sizzle, and getting to the core of.
Absolutely.
The metamorphosis and change in me has really been an after effect of a 12-step process. And I've gone from, you know, kind of like this, you know, breakdown process of the steps and how it all really works to being an example of recovery in my life.